farmers, it's Thursday the 22nd of August and we're back with some mods. So first up is the Legacy Premium Cutter Pack. This is by Hispano, 358.22 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find them under harvester headers. Now obviously we've got a little one to start with, so the 25 foot, and that's the only one we're going to get. So we've got the 30 foot, so the 25 foot, 7.6 meter, 9.2 meter, we then got 10.7, 12.2, 13.7, 15.3, 16.8 and 18.3 on the end. Now, obviously, they're all going to have the same options, but starting off, the smallest one doesn't have the little support wheels. Right, so we go up to a bigger one, you spin it around the back. There we are, we've got some support wheels, but it's not really that much of a problem because obviously it's small. You're not going to need support wheels that's going along the ground, so fair enough. So we're going to go for the biggest one, the old 18 meter, 18.3. Oh, look at the state of that. Now, apart from obviously the size and the not having the wheels on there, all the options are going to be the same. Even the wheel brands, when you haven't got the wheels on, although we'll come back to that in a minute, is up the top as well. So we've got Continental, Michelin, Mitas, Nokian, and then back to Continental. A couple of different versions on the go in there. So this will change the wheels on the back, the support wheels, and some extra ones that we'll get back to in a minute. We then got stickers, so the manufacturers. So we've got Legacy Premium, Case, Class, put it down like that on the side. There we are. Fendt, John Deere, Massey Ferguson, New Holland, and then back to Legacy Premium. Then we come up to the top and we've got the top auger, yes or no. Rear beacon, so only with transport wheels. All right, we'll come back to that one in a minute. Lateral guides on the side, yes or no. Now the combine harvester coupler. And it says this one's going to go with the New Holland CH770, the John Deere T560, the Case Axial Flow 7150, Class Trion 750 720 or 750 720. It's a better way of putting it. The Ideal Power Level, Case Axial Flow 9250, John Deere X9 1100, and then back to the New Holland CR 1090, Class Lexion 8900. And then back to the 770. Now, whilst it does have that option, they are going to work with pretty much everything. So I've gone for, and we'll have a little look in a minute, I've gone for the CH770 with a different harvester. All right, fair enough. You then got transport wheels. So we got initial position, to put some there. Position plus 0.3 meters, 0.6, 0.9, minus 2.1, minus 1.8, minus 0.3, and then no. Obviously, these are built-in trailers. Yeah, you don't have to use the header trailers that come in this pack. You can have one built in, and they're on all of the different models, even the smaller ones. That's all right. And obviously, when you change the tyres up the top, tyre brands, whatever, it changes these as well. And obviously, once you've got the transport wheels on, you do have the option of beacons on the back. Although, to be fair, where are the beacons? I'm not seeing any. All right. Oh, they're going to be down this side because that's where it's going to pull out, isn't it? No. Oh, there you are. Right on the end there. Fair enough. Because obviously with the inbuilt trailer, the old hitch will come out this side. No problem. You then got main colour. We'll go with something a little bright. Does the main bit. You then got design colour. We'll go for blue. Does the side bits. You then got sticker colour. Black or white. So it does those on the top. So we spin it around that side. So see that Legacy 60 just there? It's going to do that one. All right, fair enough. And then obviously your rim colour is going to be your rims. Now, if you don't fancy going for the inbuilt trailer, there is some in the game pretty much for every size of harvester you've gone for. Well, harvester header anyway. And they all have the same options, which is great. So it's got a 24,000 price tag for the biggest one. I mean, that's giant, I must admit. Continental, Michelin, Mitas, Nokian, Continental. So obviously matches up with your harvester header. And then you've got different versions on the go there. Stickers, obviously it's going to match up with whatever brand you've gone for. Electrical connectors, that's going to be on the front there for you. You then got beacon type, 1, 2. So point, where is the beacon? Is it around the back? I'm not seeing the beacons. Oh, it's on the back there. Just above the signboard, the oversized sign. All right, fair enough. You then got a fuel tank, yes or no. Puts that on the front, gives you 800-litre capacity of holding diesel. Oh, that's all right. And then main colour, obviously match up with your harvester header. And then rim colours is going to be your rims. Oh, fair enough. So I've gone for the one that attaches to the CH770, and I've got a big John Deere. Ah, this is not supposed to fit, but as we all know with this game, they do. Obviously attach up like that. Job's a good one. And then once it's attached, just L, B and A if you're on Xbox like me, unfolds the trailer if you've gone for that option. So it puts the wheels out, spins them around. That's ace. I mean, this side, they just fold out like airplane wheels. Oh, like that. And then this side, obviously, where the hitch comes out. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice set of harvester headers. Next up is the Powfinger FLC 253 pack. This is by Black Sheep Modding, 27.21 megabyte on the download. This is awesome, I must admit. So first off, we've got, let's face it, it's a forklift truck. The FLC 253, 6 mile an hour top speed, 75 horsepower engine, 37 grand. Beacons, design 1 on the top, 2, 3, and then nothing. Main colour is obviously going to be the main colour of your vehicle. And then rim colours is going to be your rims. But obviously this is just a forklift truck, but it goes on the back of these. Oh, ace. We've got the Chrome Profi liner, 29.5 grand to buy. Now, it isn't an auto-load trailer, so you will need to strap stuff down. But you can load this. Oh, I say load this. You can attach this forklift truck to the back of it. Oh, that's ace. I mean, you've got some designs. You've got the Powfinger, you've got the Crone, you've got the Giants, and you've got a blank one. And then you've got the Powfinger again. I mean, chassis colour is obviously going to do your chassis underneath. Design colour, it's going to do those bits. And then rim colour is obviously going to do your rims. So if you go for the plain one, you do have another option there to change that colour. And if you don't fancy a curtain sider, you can have this, the multi-steel, 24.5 grand to buy. Options of design 1, 2, or 1. So either straight flatbed or with a few sides on. And then if you've got sides on, go for your main colour, does those bits. Chassis colour again, it's obviously going to do your chassis. Design colour again, it's going to do those bits. And then rim colour is obviously your rims. If you don't fancy one of those, we've got the Load King Force line, 35 grand to buy. Main colour does those bits. And rim colour is obviously going to be your rims. Now the fun begins. So obviously once you get into it, no problem. Let's put the help menu on. There you are, that's better. So we've got a few options. Now starting off with, this is how it comes from the shop. And you do L, B and A work mode. Because obviously this is in transport mode. This is how it's going to hook up to the back of the trailer. So if you want to actually use it as a forklift truck, put it in work mode. There we are. Then you've got the options. You know, standard forklift truck, that sort of thing. No problem. And we then got the option of, put it back in transport mode. If we go RB and left stick in, toggle steering mode. So you can have it normally like that. Yeah, that's great. But if you're in sort of like a building where there's some really tight racking, RB and left stick flips it around. Let me just go sideways. We just like crab along. Oh, that is alright. That is alright indeed. Now, obviously, we've got it in transport mode. So we're going to hook it up to the back of this truck. So we go over like that. Just place it in the right area, sort of about there. That'll do. And then once we get into your truck, you get the option, attach the Powfinger FLC 253. That's it. Away you go. I mean, they've got the curtain sider on the go, so you can open it up if you wanted to. Where's it? There you are. Open it up. That's better. So obviously you can strap stuff down. Jobs are good. But that... Oh, that is ace. I mean, you do see those knocking around. It's like these big builders' yards and whatever, making big deliveries. That is awesome. Now, last mod for the day is the John Deere 8R 2009-2011 series. This is by JHHG Modding, 64.56 megabyte on a download. You're going to find it under large tractors. Now, you've got the engine output, 225 horsepower to start with, 31 mile an hour, 177 grand to buy. You then got options on front mount, front hydraulic, rock box, weight bracket, 300 kilo front weight, 500 kilo, 700, 1100, or nothing. Then come down the engine setup. So we've got 3 different gearboxes. We've got auto power, We then got the power shift, and we then got the IVT. Now, obviously, you go for whichever gearbox you want, but obviously the engine horsepower, that's the thing. So we've got 225, and all the different engines have got these same options. So 245, 270, we'll carry on going through. You pick whichever gearbox you want. 295, keep on going. 320, that's all right. And then we'll come to the next one, 345. Again, obviously, all the engines have got the gearbox option. So do 225 up to 345. Then come down the wheel brands. So we've got Lizard, Continental, Michelin, and then back to Lizard. Now, there's plenty of different things on the go with hubs and weights and whatever. But if we go back to the Lizard, we have got hubs, row crops. Yeah, great. We'll carry on going. Got some jewels on the go because there's some things at the end which are absolutely awesome. There's a ton of options on the wheels, I must admit. You've got twins all around there. And once we get going, come on, there's like loads of this stuff. There we go. Come on. Keep going. I mean, just look how many different options there is on the go for these wheels. And we come on to these. Look at the state of them. LSWs. And it doesn't finish there either, because you can have LSW weights or you can have some tracks. I mean, you got 24-inch tracks or you got 30-inch tracks. I'm not sure what I like more, the tracks or the LSWs. I mean, they just look brilliant. They just look ridiculously brilliant. Oh, I love it. You then got fender configuration, front fenders, back fenders, all fenders or nothing. Trumpets configurations on the roof. So you got left, right, both or nothing. Flasher extensions. You got blinkers with decals. And I put my teeth in. You then got the seat configurations. You got a leather seat, an active seat, or your leather. You then got 4 light sections going to be on the bonnet. So you got the 5 lights. It just moves the badge down. You then got the hood add-on decoration. So a little John Deere statue on there. We then got tattoos around the back. So we've got standard. We then got quick hitch. Got quick hitch with triangle and then standard. You got GPS configuration. So obviously it's just going to be aesthetics for us on console. So we've got the Starfire 3000 support. The actual GPS itself. Different position. 6000 GPS or nothing at all. Beacon lights. Left, right, both or nothing. And you've got your mirrors. So 2009, 2011. When we come down, you've got your license plate option. Now, there isn't just two. Well, there isn't just one, sorry, there's 2 in this pack. And we got that. So you got the US version and we got the EU version. And to be fair, apart from a couple of different tyre options, pretty much the same. I mean, you have got these. I mean, EU or US, whichever one you go for, you can have tracks, you can have LSWs, no problem. Although the EU version still has the US indicator stalks, but all right, fair enough. Now, oh, this looks ace. This looks ace in the tracks. There's a couple of different options on the go, and there may be one that you might want to be aware of. So if we do LB and right stick up and down, yeah, it can kneel. It can have a little bow for you. That's all right. That's all right indeed. If we do RB and right stick up and down, you can raise the bonnet. Oh, I like that. I do like it when modders put that in. You can now facilitate fixing up your tractor. That's ace. Now, obviously, it does have one little drawback. If we do LB and right stick up and down, lower it down, there does seem to be a bit of a collision when you're going over potentially bumpy ground. I mean, it's alright on a flat surface, but when you sort of get close to anything a little bit, yeah, there you are, there's a little bumps like that. So I would say just keep the nose raised when you're driving along. Seems a little bit, oh yeah, a little bit bumpy there. So just, if you just keep the nose raised, you shouldn't have any problem. Fair enough. Hang on, why are we raising it up? There we are. That's better. You just drive it around. I think that looks ace. I mean, with the tracks, that does just look awesome. I've also got a new map. So this is Oberschwaben. This is by Yogi. 798.58 megabyte on the download. And from the description, it sounds like it's based in Germany. All right, fair enough. We've got one update as well, so we've got the Reaper 2000 Harvester by Mack Truck 921.